Yeah, that's good. Okay. You ready? Well, I've arrived in Fakenham in Norfolk, and with me is Nick Elliott. Welcome, Nick.
Hello Lee, how's things? All right.
It's good. Now tell me, we've come up to see an exhibition of some of your rock photography.
Yep, it's a brand new show, part of the Nick Elliott UK Tour. It's something that I'm looking at taking on the road a bit more across, obviously, the UK in the next kind of 12 months. And I've showcased this show of being an introduction really to me, to the local area. I mean, I've lived in Norfolk now for 20 years and never done anything locally at all. And I was approached by Shane, the guy who owns the gallery, and he said that he really wanted to host a show there. And I kind of thought, I don't know, is that something I really want to do? Not for any other reason apart from, it being local really, and didn't know whether the kind of local society and people here would accept what I'm about. But they have, and we decided to put it on. I spoke to my partner, Katriana, and she said, yeah, we should do it. So we did it, and it was good. You could come.
Yeah, it was great and thoroughly enjoyed it. Lots of people turned up, and some amazing photographs you've taken over the years.
Well, I mean, you and me have known each other for a long time, haven't we? We worked together. Obviously, for the listeners' kind of benefit, Lee looks after my stuff in Nashville and the US. He was the guy that took me out to America the first time, and since then we've just really been working together, and we quite closely
Very
over
much
the years.
so. Now, your style of photography is not your modern usual type, because you work a lot in black and white.
Yeah, I do. I mean, my influence is outside my dad, which obviously was the main influence, having been into the art of photography since I was an 8-year-old lad. Dad gave me my first camera. My dad was what I term a happy hobbyist. But then, influences like Bailey, Terence Donovan, Litchfield, these type of people, back in the day of analog, wet rooms, dark rooms, and my kind of start in the career being on local papers.
That's good. So do you still use reel-to-reel film, or you do use digital?
I use digital a lot, very much commercially, but I still, certainly a lot of the projects that I've shot over the recent, we'll say 8 years, are built film-based. Basically because it's where I came from. As I said, the kind of press photography side of things, where you were shooting 15, 16 rolls of film a day and all this kind of stuff, debbing them up, printing all the stuff to get it into the papers. And I still think, to be honest, the style of film photography, analog, if that's what you want to call it, is still an individual medium, to be honest. Digital is, obviously everybody shoots digital now, which kind of has destroyed the style of individual photographers, which I think is the kind of biggest victim of the move towards the digital age. And for me, I'm lucky enough to be in that position, where people still buy my style, and that's what it's about. But unfortunately, a lot of that has gone now. Everybody shoots pretty much the same stuff, everything looks pretty much the same, and there's no individuality with it. And my career has been built at a time when you were bought for the style that you could shoot, that your vision, your creativity was very much an individual thing. And I think you've lost a lot of that now, which is a major shame. It really is.
Yeah, because some of your photography also has got a bit of a dark side to it.
A lot of it is. I mean, as you've seen, there's only 1 or 2 pieces in this show. I was showing 20 here tonight. There's 3 which are from the Lost project, which I've been working on, virtually full time for the past 8 years, born out of the loss of my marriage. But the story is a lot bigger than that. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of moving in very much to that, into literally one-off original stuff, which is all the stuff that I'm doing over in Italy. I was showing in Italy, in Rome in March. I won a residency in Rome in March. I'm due to go back there for the private viewing on the 28th of September, which will be for the residency, which means I effectively have a wall, which is Nick Elliott Rock Art Photographer wall, and there will be images displayed there which will run for the next 2 years. And then the show moves on to another part of Italy. It's a castle, actually, in a fantastic traditional English town, about 40 minutes away from Rome. I couldn't possibly pronounce what the place is called.